Okay, I think we're filming now. It's Tuesday night, about 10 o'clock, and I'm just tired. The air conditioning quit working at work sometime yesterday. We had this problem back in March, and it was during a heat spell then, and it was just so hot in there. I ended up going out and standing in the parking garage to cool off at that point. And it's just been that bad the past 2 days. I went in early today, which you're not supposed to have flex time. I don't know. Seriously, I'm not a nurse. Does it really actually matter? But it was just hot, and we were told 2 or 3 days. Oh, then the finance VP came down today, and we're going to be moving supposedly the weekend I'm at Lollapalooza, so that's going to be busy. And he basically said that the 2 of the parts that the air conditioner need were supposed to be in 2 or 3 days, but the 3rd one wasn't going to be in for another month, so that they were moving us up. We're going to be moving this week. Could be good. Air conditioning. 4th floor. Actually, supposed to be faster elevators. I'll circle back to that. And so it just went crazy the rest of the night, day. It was like 2:30 and packing up stuff. What do I need to take home? Because we're not allowed to move personal things, because that would be a waste of donor money to have them move my calendar for my desk. I mean, really? That's not a business thing? Somebody just little nuts there. But so I did that, and just so hot and just so tiring. And so tonight I have just been not having the energy. I've got a few things done. This is why I'm doing a blog now. It's kind of like I want to do something. I should get things done, but this is just kind of low key and just not taking more brain and energy than I can really say at the moment. So, but getting back to the elevators. Holding the elevator is kind of a pet peeve of mine. Basically what happened 5-6 years ago now is I was going to a dentist appointment and I was leaving work. But of course my manager, he and I know he did this on purpose. Like, seriously, nightmare. Someday later, maybe if anyone asks, I can tell more about him. But he came and asked me a question just right as I was leaving, so I was running late. And I was just, you know how it is when you're like, I got to get to this appointment. So I get on the elevator to go down from the 10th floor. And we stop 2 floors later. And somebody's like, oh, we're not in any hurry, and proceeds to hold the elevator button. So that person goes like that, you know, and just slows down, so they're barely moving. And I'm sitting here going, really? You're not in a hurry. I'm in a hurry, actually. And you don't know, because this is a full elevator. Are other people busy today? Is somebody got some other emergency? I mean, literally. What are you going to say to this person? I'm sorry, no. I actually do have work I want to get done today. So please, let's move this along. Because, I mean, it's rude. You can't say that. But at the same time, this holding the elevator and everything is may be considered to the person there, but it's not considered to everyone there. And if somebody holds the elevator for you, make an attempt to get there. So that's just, it's my pet peeve, because I'm like, seriously, I have a thing to do and a place to be, and so I don't need you doing this. Well, the guard at the building, every time he sees something, he punches it. So literally, I've been in the elevator, you know, waited seconds, punched the door close button, almost been closed, and it opens again, because the guards decided, and this is when I'm trying to clock in, because again, we don't have flex time. And, you know, I'm running, so it's just going to be within a minute or so. So, he punches in and it opens up again. So it's like, okay. So the person walks over, oh, thank you. And we go, and it closes again. And, no, it doesn't get closed again. And he does it again. And I'm like, seriously. I am now late for work. I'm now being docked pay because you think it's cute to hold the elevator for everyone. Can we go dock can you pay me for it? I mean, really. Okay, I know I should get to work earlier, but still, this is who's basically thinking being cute or something is worth it. And so all of them, the people, coworkers, like, oh, why aren't we taking him with us? He's so sweet. And I'm thinking, thank God we're getting away from him. Really, this is not sweet. It's not helpful. Now, I don't know why you would even occur to you to think that being rude to the people who are trying to get to their office is so funny. It bugs me so much. So yay, we're going to get away from him, and we're going to be on the 4th floor, so it'll be nice. So that's just it, mainly. Oh, this is my last thing I started a week or so ago. So the whole Pretty Little Liars thing. Gotta give my opinion. So I think Spencer's mom is in on the whole A thing, because she's just acting real kind of sketchy there, and I'm thinking it's Spencer and Melissa and something to do with killing Allie because of the finding out that Jason, or possibly Allie, was in the books as well, Spencer's father's kid, and there's something to do with all that that they're somehow involved in all this. And obviously we saw tonight that Jenna's involved in all of it. I don't know who all else, but the whole pairing things this year, they're mixing it up a bit. So Emily's so far been with, let's show you guys, I guess clarify, been with, hung out with Toby, which actually, I don't know, I liked. I thought they were kind of cute in the beginning there. They seem to be really good friends. So I kind of like her having this friend who's not one of the little liars or their little group girlfriends, but someone she can confide in. I think that's cute. And then she's having Ezra tutor her. I don't know. I don't really see that happening, too much happening there. Okay, yes, I heard Arya and Ezra. So anyhow, so we've got that. And Spencer, I guess she's going to come closer to Caleb, which, I don't know. He needs a haircut before I can really want him with anyone. And then there's Ren, which I kind of like her with. But then Hannah and Ren last week, kind of cute there, which would be interesting with Hannah growing closer to Ren and Spencer going closer to Caleb. Who reacts with who out of jealousy for the other. Lots going on there. Then, of course, we haven't seen Jason yet, so he could go back into the whole Arya thing. Lucas and Hannah, I don't know, I kind of like them, so I could see him consoling her. I don't know, like, she has something with Ren just briefly, and then actually goes off with Lucas. Kind of like that idea. Let me see. Oh, and let's see too, the whole Meredith Byron thing. Ew, really. And seriously, I don't get what, I don't know. There was the whole, I guess, the Trish in the office, which I'm kind of like, she's supposed to be young, impressionable. Her father had just cheated on Mother, to break up the whole family. Kind of sympathy for her, aside from the fact that, Allie provoked her, but whatever. I kind of thought he was just a little over the top and forgets that, hello, it was his fault. So, I don't know. They're kind of creepy. And he's going to date his teacher, but yeah, it's wrong for his daughter too. Which, okay, I know, in the real world, very, very wrong. In the show, kind of cute, but because it's TV, and they're really not that far apart in age. So, I'm trying to think what else happened during the show that was interesting. I know those. I'm looking off at sort of the distance there. Than that. Okay. So then the other thing, Lollapalooza starts a month from today. So excited about that. Actually, a month from yesterday, I fly out. Had to pack that. Actually, got to get through Ichthus. Still kind of fun about that. So, just getting psyched about that. Let's see, Ichthus. And looking forward to that, because that's just my weekend to relax, have fun. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed that the only girls we have going down are a couple of junior high girls I'm not really close to. But it's Ichthus. It's going to be fun. I mean, really. So, I don't know. I did see online they're having some kind of pay $25 and have flushing toilets thing. One, okay, glad I'm going down after work because I would seriously be tempted. And that's a lot to pay for a flushing toilet. I don't think I'm going to need to because we're staying outside, and then Saturday we're going to go visit some friends. So, shouldn't really need it, but do that. So, I don't know. It also makes me think that their demographics skewing older or richer because as in high school, I would have loved a flushing toilet. I would have never been able to convince my parents to give me $25 though. So, kind of interesting. And this is one thing, if any of my youth kids ever watch this, which they'll probably be like, no, you're old, you're dorky. No, we're not watching your blog. But, and I have a point here and I just lost it. But that the people who commented, that's what, when I posted the link on Facebook, were the people I was in youth group from. And just, I don't know how to tell them that these are like some of the big friendships that you'll have, and you'll remember that it really is deeper than a lot of your other friendships, and just to treasure it. And it just makes me feel so good when they comment and everything, because it's just like those ties tug at you. So that's good. Random thing today I thought was funny, and let's see, trying to figure out how to explain it to you because it was kind of going through my head earlier. This would be a good thing, kind of cute to blog about, but I'm not sure how it would sound. But anyway, I need to compete to win or to have a goal or whatever. To get the award or to get everything. So I haven't really necessarily done, I got my second bachelor's degree in 2008, and I've just not done much. Since then, I've kind of started working towards a few things, but I just never, I lost a job, so an industry-specific designation, good. I started studying for the GMAT, but it's just, I don't know if I want to get into all that. So there's just so much here. It's like, I know I need to do something, but what? And the one thing I had said at one time about the CPA exam, because that's a big thing, was that I would do one if it just, one of my friends, because she's an accountant too, she would study for it as well, because then I'd want to beat her score. And seriously, that would motivate me to study. It's just get a good score, pass, get a raise. Okay, that should motivate me, but it's not concrete enough. Or there was another thing that said that's the thing that always gets my attention, and so in that case I would be like, dude, totally going to do that. So I had made another joke about that. This is really, really vague, but I made another joke about, that would have just been the perfect alibi or perfect excuse. Irony. Timing is everything, but it's not working for me. Well, I was looking at something today, and I was like, oh my gosh, that totally sets this up. I would totally have that timing thing. Okay, maybe not timing thing better, but that would kind of give me something. It'd be kind of interesting. So I don't know, I think I might have found a reason to work on some goals and everything, but we'll see how that goes. But I have to email one of my friends about that. With her, I don't have to be so vague, because it's just, there's some things, you don't want to put everything out on the internet. But me, I tend to be a person who shares everything. So that's kind of, how do you share and not share? But I'm reaching the 14-minute mark, which, by the way, if you listen to all this, oh my gosh, wow, thank you. But also I'm getting to near where YouTube says, no, you can't do it anymore. So I will end here. Have a good night.